So would I go back if I could? With three kids today and me having a pretty good handle on fatherhood, I'd say I wouldn't go back. I love my kids, and I like to say every day has been rewarding and fulfilling, but that hasn't always been the case. Remember early on when I wasn't sleeping that well and I was just struggling. Me and your mom, or me and my wife were struggling, and I remember telling her like I hate this routine, and I definitely second guessed it. Fatherhood, right? And I think you'd be lying as a new dad if you didn't kind of wish for some of that old life back. I know I definitely did early on. I don't know what your routine is, but my routine was I liked having my free time, right? I liked having time to go to the gym, play golf, go for walks, and I definitely loved my sleep, right? I loved watching Netflix late at night and yeah, and just falling asleep and having my own time. And I think I needed fatherhood to wake me up in some areas. I think the reason why I second guessed fatherhood was because it made me uncomfortable. It made me change. It forced me to change. I had no choice but to accept that I have kids now and I can't go back. There's been decisions in my life where I've had the opportunity to go back. Whether it be taking a job that I didn't like and being able to go back to an old employer. And there's some decisions in life you can go back and rectify, but having kids is not one of them. And I think that was good for me. And I think if you're having second thoughts, just stick with it, because it puts you in a corner that you have to grow your way out of, right? I had to get rid of the things in my life that weren't productive anymore. And I think it made me value sleep more. It made me want to read more to understand what was going on with parenting, and it made me look deeper inside in terms of the person I wanted to be, right? The qualities that weren't really giving me a good chance at fatherhood. It made me remove Netflix from the equation. It made me just remove unproductive things. With fatherhood, it's such a tough job that you can't have your whole life and be successful at this fatherhood thing, especially if there are things that weren't really adding value to your life. And so it's made life just a lot more lean in a way. Like, I have my priorities, and they're my kids and my wife and my family, and everything's geared towards that, right? And it took me a while to get there, because I was very selfish early on, and I just resisted it. I hated the routine, diaper changes and bath routine, and I felt like it was eating up my evenings. But the thing I've realized now is that it wasn't eating into my evenings. The beauty was doing the bath time in the evenings, right? Spending that time bathing your child, just witnessing them laughing in the tub and splashing their hands. And I just couldn't see that, right? Because I was so self-absorbed with myself that I just thought about me, and I had to kill that old person, and it just took a while. I'm still working on it, but I think I'm at a point now where I can see that if you're watching this and you're having second thoughts and this fatherhood thing is hard, it is, but there might be something in you that has to change to really accept this fatherhood and jump in with 2 feet. And And I hope you stick with it. If you're watching this and this story resonates with you, I hope you stick with it. Because believe me, there's something special across from there, on the other side.